Glory to Ukraine, glory to brave Ukrainian army. Ukraine stands, Ukraine is fighting against terrorist number one in the world, Russia, terrorist state. Spring is in process, in progress, and bloom and flowering and all the beauties which we love to spot in our gardens, to see in our gardens, to smell in our gardens, to make buckets from them, to put them into vase and put down the vase near our lovely places, in our homes, in our offices, etc. This is still in progress and will be, luckily for me at least, and for many people here in Ukraine. But unfortunately not for everyone, because this night Russia, as usual, they have attacked cities in Ukraine, and they have attacked among all cities, or among attacked cities, Odessa was under attack, under very severe attack, and they have intentionally struck multi-story residential building, and they have destroyed one section of this building in the middle of the building, so there were 5+ stores, and they have destroyed one whole section of that building, and unfortunately there are killed people and there are even kids among them. So Russia, terrorist state, or usual Russian soldiers, usual Russian pilots, they struck civil people, they struck people during their sleep, during their night, and this is in not full but silent agreement of other so-called democracies in the world. So they just spot this as a maybe reality show and reality game, but yeah, this is not a game. These are real lives and real kids' lives, real pregnant women lives, and we are all under the risk and under continuous attack. But you see, flowers, they are on the peak of bloom. Some of them definitely on the peak. Some of them are preparing to be bloom, to start blooming, and of course they are our stability. I would call this such way, because even during the black night, during the dark times, we want to have some emotions, and flowers and plants, they are pieces of lights, pieces of hope, pieces of good emotions, of positive emotions, and of positive, joyful, of course, feelings. And I will show you some of them closer. In addition to this general view, so here are yellow ones, they are Adonis, very famous here in Ukraine and very popular in different places, not in forests, but in the places where we don't have trees, but we have the flat, maybe flat fields, something like that. And I must admit that we've had pretty warm weather already. We've had 17 degrees Celsius above zero, and there were sunny days. But starting from today, something changed. We have got wind gusts, very severe, I would say, and they will bring this wind gusts and the weather change. They will bring very cold air, very cold temperature, and there will be even minuses during night, below zero temperature, and even maybe snow. But we hope that at least snow will not come here, but everything could happen. But we have, of course, this bloom and Helleborus on your screen. This flower should not be influenced by this frozen air and even snow, but some other flowers, some other plants like peonies, they could be impacted. And roses, they have already started their vegetarian period. And tulips, I am afraid of them, that they could be impacted as well. But let's go to the beauties and look closer at them and spot closer these beauties, because they are of course these flowers and these bushes, they are worth to see and to be spotted. You see how interesting bush this is, and how interesting in color, from color perspective, how interesting from combination of different shades perspective, and from generosity, from branching perspective, from form of the flower. Very interesting one. And unfortunately I don't know the name of this variety, but of course I would like to know it, and maybe to plant one more from the same range of varieties. Peonies and how they look now. There are smaller, some of them smaller, some of them taller or bigger, but in general they have started. There are also roses. We could see that they also in the active process of growing, and of course I have tried to prepare for this cold weather period for a couple of days and couple of nights, and I have applied some anti-stress not materials but anti-stress nutrition. We'll see whether this will help, but in addition I would like to cover them with backlets, and this should help for sure. Tulips and how they are now. They are in process and almost ready to bloom. This is Akebono variety. And next one, this is yellow pomponette variety. Here we have Voronets peony, a very interesting one, very early bloomer, and hope that it will be also, or she will be, or he will be, not sure, peony, who is this from the gender perspective, will not be influenced severely. Some of peonies like Coral Charm or Coral Sunset, not yeah, I don't know exact name, but something from Coral series is already very high, and I need to also cover it with the buckle. Some of other varieties, this should be Louis Choice, one of the very impressively beautiful varieties. And let's go next, let's go further, and I will show you a couple more. Adonis, some botanical tulips, they are almost ready to bloom, but this cold change of the temperature to colder one, I think this interfered the plants of these tulips. And here we see more peonies, and my instrument my appliances to work. So these are these peonies, they are Ukrainian selection, 3 of them, even more I have, but they are not all so high. And want to show you one more beauty. I am proud of this beauty, and this is one of my favorite beauties in the garden. Anemona coronaria with in very interesting, intensely deep violet color, and this is impressive beauty, and this is very I would say these flowers, they do not require any covering for the winter. They will grow as they are in the open ground, and they are they start their vegetation period very early with the first lights of sun, with the first worms, and this is very highly appreciated by me. So yeah, there are more of course flowers and plants to come, and yeah, I will show you, and I will demonstrating you more beauties, of course, if everything will be okay and everything will be all right, of course. Thanks for all your support, for all your prayers, for all your activities under the video, under my videos. Till the next video, and bye.